Hey guys, so we are back in our Johanna Basford 2025 weekly coloring journal planner. Now, what I've decided to do, and you can do this any way that you want to, but this is how I've decided to do it. And I've talked about this last week, but I decided to use this planner as a journal that I'm going to focus on non-scale victories or even scale victories. I am going to focus on gratitude. This is going to be my gratitude journal planner that I will be focusing on when I fill it out. I'm also using it sort of like a diary of sorts. And as I go along each day, at the end of each day, I will put in things that I was grateful for that day. The only things that I did put in so far were my appointments that I had. I put them in here so that I wouldn't forget. But the other things we'll do together. But this is this week's layout. This is this week's layout. This is the coloring page that we're going to do today. Okay. So while we do that, we're going to stick to our Matte Hop original and sweet set. The original is the color set and the sweet is the color palette for that. I wish that whoever invented it would have done it where there was a bit of a platform so you could see. This is the sweet set back here and this is the original. And I wish it would, and it doesn't, but I wish it would sit that way. I wish it had like a platform so that it would come out and you can just see it like this, but it doesn't. So what can you do? What I will do is just pull this out so that I can see whatever colors that I want and go from there. Okay, as you can see here, I'm going to try two different videoing effects. This one here is a hyperlapse, which I didn't realize is different as a time lapse, and you're going to see the time lapse in a second. It is literally 1 second. See, there it is. I didn't realize that it was going to be that quick. That 1 second took me over half an hour, and you can't even tell. You don't even see what I'm doing. So I went back to the hyperlapse for the other two vines, and I'm much happier about the way that it came out. Now, please bear in mind, I am still going to be messing with how I'm going to edit these because the editor that I was using is CapCut, and it is now banned in the US. And now I'm trying a different one to see what the new options will be for me. So you're going to see like different effects and different like options while I'm trying to get this done. But this is what I came up with for this week, and hopefully it works out well. But I would love to know how it is that you are doing your coloring. Are you using something that like a coloring book, or are you doodling and then coloring those in? How are you journaling? What is it that you're doing to do your planner, notate your gratitude for the week? Like, what is it that you're doing? I would love to hear all about it because you see what I'm doing. This is the way that I'm doing it, and I know that not everybody's going to do it the same way, but I do hope that everyone is trying to be more grateful for the things that happen every day, whether that is, a scale or non-scale victory, because not everything is all about the number on the scale, even though we're all on the same type of journey, and even though we all want to see those numbers coming down and nobody wants to see them coming up, there are other things to be grateful for. And I would love to hear all about what you guys are doing to be grateful. And then I'm just going to let you hear some music and then we'll get back into the video. Okay, it's absolutely freezing, so I had to change. That shirt was just way too cold. But we have a finished page, and I love this because if you know anything about me, or if you will learn anything about me, lemons are my favorite. I love lemons and I love pickles, but lemons. When I was growing up, well, in California, at least in Northern California where I'm from, lemons were everywhere, especially a lemon called the Meyer lemon. Everybody had lemon dwarf trees or Meyer lemon dwarf trees. Everywhere you went, walking down the street, there were lemon trees just throwing lemons at you. I mean, people's front lawns, their backyards, lemons. My aunt has a lemon tree. My mom has a lemon tree. My mom bought the lemon tree because of me, because I love lemons so much. So she bought it so that I can eat lemons at her house. So here's my finished page. I tried to grow a lemon tree, a Meyer lemon tree here in Texas. They don't do well because it freezes outside. So I'm going to try again this year, but I'm going to keep it in a like an outdoor pot so that I can bring it in and out and see how that works. So let's work on our January sheet. Aww. I don't know what got all over this, but you could see like it's all has a bunch of manchas. Anyways, so my non-scale victories this week and the things that I am most grateful for are going to be, hold on, okay. So my scale actually stopped working in the last couple of days. It's 100% dead batteries. I have changed the batteries more than once, but I keep using batteries that I already have. So I think what I need to do is just go buy brand new batteries, which is what I am going to do this week. We're going to go by my last recorded weight, which is 297.2. Last week, it was 299.8. So we are down 2.6 pounds this week, which is amazing. These are things that I'm grateful for. I keep saying non-scale victories, but really it can be anything. Anything that I'm grateful for this week. We are putting it in to our calendar because it just makes me happy. David and I went for a walk on Monday and Tuesday. So yay for a walk. I'm going to put it on both. I am officially released from the oncology care. On Tuesday, I went to my appointment and I am medically cleared. They checked my internal incisions. They said they are looking amazing. It's going to take a couple weeks, months for them to fully heal. But as of right now, short of some strange infection happening, then I am all good and I don't ever have to go back. And that was super exciting. It was super exciting to hear. The only thing that she did recommend is that I limit the amount of weight that I carry. Before it was 5 to 10 pounds. Now it's less than 20 pounds for at least the next 2 weeks. And then after that, I am free to return to normal with lifting stuff, which I don't really lift a lot of heavy stuff anyways because my hands can't carry really heavy stuff ever since I had my bilateral carpal tunnel surgery. And you can see I was having to write on myself with these pens. I really, 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 really like these pens. The only thing that I do not like is that if you don't use them for a minute, the ink dries on them like a crust. So you have to like get the crust off. And then that's what was happening here. Like I might have gotten it off the tip or something, but I didn't get it off the side. So it kept like, I don't know. But I also have officially started hormone replacement therapy for being in perimenopause. I have, prior to getting surgery, I would regularly get night sweats. And I mean, not every night, but I would get them often. You know, I would get them once, twice, even 3 times a week, every week for months. And of course, the further back I go, and I think I've been having them for about 2 years and I just didn't realize it because at first my doctor was like, you know, my doctor was just a regular doctor. And he told me, I that he'd been getting night sweats every night too since he contracted COVID, and he believed that that's what I was going through. And I was like, okay, well, that makes sense. And then, you know, as we went on, time went on, I started to understand that a lot of the other things that I was dealing with were also perimenopausal. So I have since started estrogen replacement therapy. I was not allowed to start prior to being post-op 6 full weeks. So this past Wednesday, I began taking estrogen replacement therapy by mouth. I am putting out a video this week about my decision to do that. So I will go further into that there. But I will say this, a non-scale victory, or something that I'm grateful for, is since I have begun doing that, I'm no longer having nightly night sweats. And I had them for 6 full weeks because I got them every single night after surgery, every single night without fail. Not one night passed that I did not have night sweats. And when I say night sweats, I mean I was waking up in a puddle of sweat stuck to my bed, where I had to wash my bedding, my pillowcases every single day. Every single day. As of normal, you know, I wash them at least once a week, sometimes twice a week, but I do change them at least once a week. But sometimes I was having to wash the same set multiple times, you know, like I would change it to a different set because they would already be washed, but I only have 2 sets. So I had to continue to wash those 2 sets all the time. So I got to the point where I was washing my bedding every single day, and I haven't had to do that. And that's exciting. I'm still, you know, having some temperature irregulation, but that's okay. So I'm excited about that. Being medically cleared is awesome. 2.6 pounds down is amazing. 2.6 down. Yay. That is awesome. So that's what we're going to go with. It may be more, it may be less. I don't really know, because again, my scale is not working. And the last time that it did work was Friday. So no, the last time that it worked was Saturday. So I'm 2 days behind, and I kept trying to change them out, but I'm just going to have to go buy new ones. So that's what I'm going to do. New batteries so that I can get that done. So this is what this week's layout looks like. I will probably go back in and write down some more stuff. Probably write down some more stuff during the week, but I really, really wanted to focus on what I'm grateful for this week. And another thing that I wanted to bring up was, how many of you guys are actually keeping up with your hydration during winter? I'm cold. It is like 30 degrees outside right now. I'm right next to this gigantic bay window. So my windows are not the greatest. They're not brand new. It's cold. It's colder here. So I've been reading some studies that show when you're cold, your body desire for thirst, or your body's thirst indicators, are 40% lower than normal. So I am actively trying to work on my hydration. I think we should start a hydration challenge. Let's do a 21-day challenge starting next week, you guys. It'll give you a whole week to prepare. This is my suggestion. I would do this. I would get myself a reusable cup, which I already have. This is 40 ounces, just so that I can monitor how much, and because I put so much ice in it, only 16.9 ounce bottle of water actually fills it up, which is fine. I'm okay with that. They say you should be drinking 60% of your current body weight in fluid every day to stay fully hydrated. So for me, that is a lot, but that's okay. It's less than what I already drink, so I don't mind. We're going to get that taken care of this week, and 10 milligrams Mounjaro is working pretty well. I do think that I did ask for a refill on the 10 milligrams, and I do believe that for now that's going to be okay. But I think that next month I'm going to have to go up to 12.5. I'm not sure, but we'll see. I still have I have 2 full boxes of 10 in the fridge now. And then I have 1 box that has 1 or 2 injections still left in it. So, and then I have a box of 2.5. So what I'm going to do is I will take whatever is in that last box, whether that's 1, I'm pretty sure it's 1 now. Whether that's just the 1 injection or the 2 injections, I will take those. Plus I will take the full 10 milligram box. And if I'm still feeling okay on the 10 milligrams, I'll take another month, but I will just have my doctor prescribe me another month. This way I can get rid of that 2.5 by taking it. I will mix it with 10s and I'll just take 2 injections that week for the next 4 weeks or for the following 4 weeks so that I can utilize the medication that I do have and make some space in the fridge, because I use a like a dormitory sized fridge. So it's a very small compact fridge in my bedroom that I keep them in, and we'll go from there. But I want to hear all about what your victories are this week. What is it that made you just like super grateful this week? Was it a scale victory? Was it a non-scale victory? Was it like a medical clearance like me? Like, what is going on with you? I want to know all about it. I just want to be your nosy friend right now. So I just want to give you hugs, your digital hugs today. And let me know down in the comment section down below what is going on with your life. I would love to hear all about it. Good, bad, ugly. You guys already know I want to be there to support you in the way that you support me. And I will see you soon. Bye.